Hello, in this video I will be showing you how to make Snake and Ladders game using 3D Builder. So first let's make a dice, which is the most important thing in every board game. So for the dice we have made a cube. Now let's give it the color white. Then to represent the numbers we can take in a cylinder. Then we can rotate it till it becomes straight. So now it's straight. So now let's make it smaller to make it a number. So now let's drag it over here. Then let's see if it goes correctly through the middle. No, it did not. Let's move it a little more up, and that is in the middle. So now let's give it the color black. Now we have made the first side of a dice. So let's select all and group them. Then when we choose settle, then we can roll the dice however we want. So to decide a number, you can just throw it like that. It won't spin properly unless you spin it like this. Then it falls. Then the number which comes on the top will be the number that your piece will move. We all know that. So now let's make the other sides. So in the same method, I will put all the sides together. So I'll be right back. So now I have completed the dice. Now the way how the dice works is that you just need to select it all, then group them. Then you can go to object and choose settle. Then all you need to do is take the dice and throw it up. And a random number will come. It just works as the normal dice that we all use in real life. Okay, so now all we need is the board and the pieces that we have to move. Remember, I had made the chess in 3D Builder, but I'm not using that. I'm only using the chess set that was defaultly in the library. So let's select that. Then let's deselect all. Then let's select all of this and delete it. We only need 4. So now let's go and select one of the pawns, then give them color. Let's give this red. Now this can stay blue. Then let's make this green. Then we can make this yellow. So now the colors are ready. So now all that is left is the board. To make the board in Snake and Ladders, we can first move all of this away and move all of this out of the way first. Then we can insert a cube. But this time we have to make it as flat as possible. We will make it as flat as possible. So now we have made this a flat square, which is enough for the board. So now let's increase its overall size. That will be it. Then we can move the board until it touches the surface. Now we can copy this, then paste it. But now we have to resize it again to make it as small as possible. It should be the size that it can fit the down part of the pawns, all of the pieces. So I'll bring this over here, and then I'll bring this over here as well. So now let's measure the size of how much the pawn will take. So till it reaches perfectly as the pawn's size, we can make it smaller. That much is enough. So now we just need to give each space a different color so that there won't be any confusion. Let's just move this into the middle. Then let's give this a color. We can give it a purple color. So this one will have a purple color. Each square should have different colors. Then all we need to do is copy paste all of these and give them different color to each squares. Then fill up this whole square. Then our snake and ladders is completed. So now I have finally completed the board. But right now there are no snakes or ladders in this game right now. But first let's see how it works so far. So now it's 3 and so the red cannot get in right now. So now let's roll for blue. Now it's 5, so even blue can't get in. Let's roll for green. Now let's roll for yellow. So now yellow can get in. So in the same way, all the pawns can play. If, each of you can play by taking turns. So this was part 1 of making snake and ladders. In the part 2, I might put the ladders and the snakes. So that's it for this.